Throughout history, track and field has witnessed legendary athletes who not only won medals, but completely dominated their respective events. These athletes set records, remained undefeated for years, and redefined what was possible in their sport. Here, we look at the 10 most dominant track and field athletes of all time, based on world records, consecutive wins, and total championships. Pavo Nurmi, the unstoppable distance runner. Paavo Nurmi, known as the Flying Finn, was an absolute force in distance running. He set an astonishing 22 world records in events ranging from 1,500 meters to the marathon. Nurmi remains the only athlete in history to have never lost a 10,000-meter race throughout his entire career. His dominance extended beyond just one event. He also remained undefeated in cross-country racing. Between 1919 and 1925, Nurmi won 121 consecutive races from 800 meters and beyond. Even after the 1928 Olympics, where he claimed more medals, he continued breaking world records, including in the 15-kilometer, 10-mile, and 1-hour run. While official records credit him with 22 world records, some sources suggest he may have set up to 58 world records, making him arguably the greatest track and field athlete in history. Edwin Moses, the 400-meter hurdles king. When it comes to winning streaks, no one comes close to Edwin Moses. From 1977 to 1987, Moses won 122 consecutive races in the 400-meter hurdles, a streak that lasted 9 years, 9 months, and 9 days. During this period, he also broke his own world record 4 times, with his fastest time being 47.02 seconds. Although he missed the 1980 Olympics due to a boycott, Moses was in world record-breaking form that year, meaning he likely would have won another Olympic gold. His 122nd race winning streak remains the longest in track and field history, almost doubling Carl Lewis's 65-meet unbeaten run in the long jump. Carl Lewis, the sprinting and jumping legend. Named the World Athlete of the Century by the IAAF, now World Athletics, Carl Lewis is one of the most decorated track and field athletes ever. Between 1979 and 1996, Lewis won 18 world championships and Olympic gold medals. One of his greatest achievements was remaining undefeated in the long jump for over 10 years, before finally losing to Mike Powell in 1991. His 65-meet winning streak in the long jump remains one of the longest in track and field history. Lewis also broke multiple world records across the 100 meters, 200 meters, and long jump, cementing his place as one of the sport's greatest. Sergey Bubka, the pole vault maestro. When it comes to dominance in a single event, few compare to Sergey Bubka. Over his career, Bubka broke the world record in pole vault 35 times. He was the first athlete to ever clear 6 meters, revolutionizing the sport. In a legendary moment at the 1984 World Championships, Bubka set a world record of 5.94 meters just minutes after Thierry Vigneron had broken his record with a 5.91-meter vault. This instant reclaiming of his record highlighted his absolute control over pole vaulting. Bubka won 11 world championships and Olympic medals and is considered the greatest pole vaulter of all time. Usain Bolt, the fastest man in history. When it comes to sprinting, the conversation begins and ends with Usain Bolt. With 19 world championships and Olympic gold medals, Bolt is the undisputed king of speed. He holds the 100 meters, 9.58 seconds, and titles. His 14 world championship medals make him the most successful athlete in world, making his dominance even more remarkable. Haile Gebrselassie, the distance running legend. For long-distance dominance, few compare to Haile Gebrselassie. The Ethiopian legend broke 27 world records and remained virtually unbeatable from 1993 to 2000. He set records in distances ranging from 2,000 meters to the marathon, showcasing his versatility. Between 1999 and 2000, Gebrselassie won every single race he entered. proving his absolute control over middle and long-distance running. He won 9 world championships and Olympic medals, securing his legacy as one of the greatest runners in history. Michael Johnson, the 200-meter and 400-meter powerhouse. Michael Johnson was a sprinting sensation, winning 12 world championships and Olympic medals, all of them gold. His most iconic moment came at the 1996 Olympics, where he became the first man in history to win both the 200-meter and 400-meter gold medals at the same games. Johnson also remains the only man to ever successfully defend an Olympic 400-meter title. He broke 9 world records and consistently ran sub-44 seconds in the 400 meters every year from 1992 to 2000. Jackie Joyner-Kersee, the greatest female track athlete. Jackie Joyner-Kersee has held the women's heptathlon world record since 1988, with a score that remains unbeaten to this day. She not only dominated the heptathlon but also had an incredible career in the long jump, holding 2 of the top 3 greatest long jumps ever recorded. With 10 world championships and Olympic medals, Joyner-Kersee's career spanned a decade of pure excellence. Her heptathlon records still stand untouched, proving her incredible dominance in women's track and field. Javier Sotomayor, the high jump phenomenon. No one in high jump history comes close to Javier Sotomayor. The Cuban star broke the world record 3 times and still holds the all-time best mark of 2.45 meters, set in 1993. From 1988 to 2000, Sotomayor was the world's best high jumper, winning 7 world championships and Olympic gold medals. Even though Cuba boycotted the 1988 Olympics, he broke the world record just 4 days before the Games, proving he would have likely won gold. Tyrron Daba, the queen of long-distance running. For 11 straight years, 2005 to 2016, Tyrron Daba was undefeated in the 10,000 meters, winning 2 Olympic golds and 3 world championships. She also holds the 14.115 world record in the 5,000 meters, set in 2008, which still stands today. At just 18 years old, she became the youngest athlete ever to win a world championship title. With 12 major medals, Daba is the most dominant female long-distance runner of all time. And there you have it. 10 track and field legends who dominated their events like no one else. From Paavo Nurmi's undefeated streaks to Usain Bolt's record-breaking speed, these athletes didn't just win, they left an undeniable mark on the history of sports. Who do you think was the most dominant of them all? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more amazing sports content, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.